Hey friends, this is crazy. It is August 6th and I am sitting here with the bumblebees and the rain and the thunder thinking, what is going on? What is going on? I had planned to go down to the river and do this beautiful post, and you know what? It's just like Venus retrograde say, nope, that's not what you're gonna do today. You're gonna sit with your Be Love hat on and your Jason Mraz, I feel like dancing shirt that is soaked from the walk with this little guy. Hi, Jasper. You wanna say hi? Say hi. Okay, but what I wanted to share with you is just a little bit about this workshop that I have upcoming on Friday, August 11th, called Awaken Your Inner Divine. I'm so excited about this workshop, not only because of the content that we're going to be covering in it, but because I'm welcoming two of my best friends to join me in this. The wonderful Kelly McCarthy of Life Coaching with Kelly McCarthy and Paris Barnett, Piece of Paris, artisan, creator, jeweler, both who are going to be assisting in this amazing workshop called Awaken Your Inner Divine. And what it's all about is, I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, how do I put into words what this workshop is, who this workshop is intended for, and what it is that we are going to be creating. And I've been thinking that, you know, somewhere between the age of 10, they usually say it's around age 10 and the present moment, whatever age you are, in my case, 50. So somewhere in the last 4 decades, we've been conditioned to believe that it's not okay to, you know, wear sequins and a tutu with white leather boots and play tetherball, as I once did in my front yard on a Christmas morning, when I was just like, oh yeah, all these things that I just got, they're going on together right now. And I was so joyous, and nobody told me like, maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe you look a little too weird. No, you know, they just let me be me. But somewhere between those early ages, over the teen years, the preteen years, I had to trade in my hula hoops and my roller skates, you know, my hopscotching and all the silly things, the aspirations of being an actress or a singer, and trade that in for grades, good grades and good manners, and, you know, being responsible and thinking about who I wanted to be or what I wanted to be when I grew up. And so all of my joys kind of slowly turned into responsibilities. And there are people, I happen to know one of them, one of my very dear friends. There are people that are able to hold on to their playfulness and bring it forward with them into adulthood. But unfortunately, many people like myself are not. We are, before we know it, our should do or have to do list is way longer than I get to do or want to do list. And we are looking at putting other people's needs before our own. At least that is the story for me. And so what this workshop really is all about is looking at yourself, your younger self, your inner child. I just finished the 12-week book study of The Artist's Way with the Soul Growth Book Club, both of which Kelly and Paris went through with me this summer. And one of the things that is so powerful about this book is that Julia Cameron helps you really tap into healing this inner child, who is your inner divine. It is providing security and comfort and love for this young being who had been told stories and conditioned to believe certain things that maybe are true, maybe aren't true, but are worth examining. And in today's fast-paced world, as we're moving out of the pandemic and back into the hustle and bustle of life, there needs to be a pause and a time for questioning. And there's no better time than this month of August, because it is a month that is going to house 7 planetary retrogrades. And without getting all astrological, just the truth of a retrograde is quite simply that it is a period for reflection, for review, for revisiting, for revising, for redoing, rethinking, all the RE words. And so this Awaken Your Inner Divine, this class is designed to help us do that, to tap into the stories that we have told ourselves, or that our parents or our coworkers or our children or our society, our friends, whoever has told us about our lives, and examining that. Is it true? Is it serving me to keep this story, or is this a story that I can release and let go of in order to make room for more joy, more playfulness, more of what fills me up with light? Because more than ever, the world needs your light. Stop hiding it. Stop leaving it buried underneath the mounds of responsibilities and shoulds and expectations and old beliefs and old stories. It's time to let those go. And it's a journey. It's not like a, you know, I mean, if I had I actually do have a magic wand. I will try it. I will try it on everybody who comes to Awaken. But I'm going to say, if I had a magic wand, I would just poof, and for myself and for everybody, heal you and be like, okay, you have released it and now you are free. It's an everyday surrender, an everyday release, but the journey can only begin when we allow ourselves the time to sit with the stories and to examine what we're telling ourselves and what we have allowed ourselves to believe and to question. So I invite you to join us for Awaken Your Inner Divine. Not only will we be having conversations of this nature, but we will be concluding the 3-hour workshop by creating our own piece of handcrafted jewelry that will take home as a reminder, as a token of our inner light. So in those moments when we are back into reality and we are feeling, you know, overwhelmed or stressed or anxious, we can pull this piece of jewelry back out and remind ourselves of our inner light and to let it shine boldly and fiercely, because the world needs it and you deserve it. So join me for that. And then if that weren't enough, if you truly want to have a great time, as a postscript to our workshop, we are going to dress up our inner divine. We are going to don the sequins, the tutus, the leather boots, the outfit that just makes you truly joyous and feels a little daring and playful. We are going to shine our brightest, most courageously authentic light on ourselves and adorn our bodies and go out dancing. That's right. We're going to do the dance of the divine later that night from about 9:30 to 11:30, because let's be real, I am 50 and I do like my sleep, and Michael Franti is the next day. So we will be meeting for Awaken Your Inner Divine right here in my home from 4 to 7 p.m. for the workshop. It's $74, and you can sign up on letloverise.com, the events page, to reserve your spot. Spaces are limited, so get your spot now. And then the Dance of the Divine will be happening later that night, 9:30 to however long your inner divine wants to stay out and dance at the Balcony Club right here in Boise. We are gonna have a great time. So hope you will join me for that. And last but not least, just wanted to let you know I just released a new blog post, I feel like it's one of my most vulnerable ones, but felt that it was really necessary for me to write during this Venus retrograde, as I really, really examine each and every stepping stone of love that has been on my journey to understanding what love is and how to love. So first and foremost, myself. So that's on Let Love Rise, called Stepping Stones to Love on the blog. And that's it. Thank you for listening. I hope to see your beautiful face on Friday, August 11th, right here for Awaken Your Inner Divine. Thanks. Bye.